Hello, evening. How's it going? It's tennis again. Tennis, 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 tennis. Endless tennis. The year is 1996. And there's more tennis. As we discovered yesterday, we finished the career mode, or what we thought was, well, we began an ATP tour and we finished the ATP tour for 1995. Thinking we would be well on our way to finishing this game, and the game decided to throw us a curveball by beginning the year 1996, which caught me by surprise. A red flag was the fact that, as you'll see now, I was presented with stat level ups, but I thought like maybe it's just if you want to just keep playing as your character, I don't know. No, it's to continue into another year of tennis. If you wish, and we do wish, because I've read online and apparently there is an ending. There's some very, very, very bad news, or good news, depending on how much you enjoy watching me playing tennis. If you like watching me play tennis, then the good news is that we have a lot more of it. The bad news, if you don't like me watching me playing tennis, is that we have a lot more of it. Anyone for tennis? Everyone had better be for tennis. This is officially a tennis streaming channel for a while. No, I think what I'm going to do is probably mix it up with some other games off and on in between, but I do just want to get stuck back into it. I was thinking tonight of, I mean, I'm running late, so I don't know now, but I wanted to do maybe 2 hours of tennis and then swap to another game that I'm ready to play. So let's just talk and play. So, we saw all this yesterday, so I need to think about which tournaments I plan to do, because we don't actually need to do all of them. We just need to make sure that we place. I want to be rank 1 by the end of the entire tournament. So let me just. I was looking at the game FAQs earlier, and it told you the different money prizes for the different tournaments. So I might just go off that. I don't know if there's a difference in point value. But I was reading basically online yesterday, and I have discovered that there is a. Well, let me start the timer as well. Not only is there a 1996, but there is a 1997 as well. So we have 2 more years of tennis, and seeing as it took me 25 hours to do the first year, you do the math. That is a lot more tennis to come. But I'm not going to do every tournament, hopefully, this time around. Let's have a look at these. So, Newsweek Champions Cup, which is the first tournament, I think is actually worth quite a fair bit, unless they've changed the schedule. Yeah, seems like the Japan Open isn't worth that much, so maybe we'll just skip Japan. So let's do the Newsweek for $245,000. So I'm not bothered about getting as much money as we did last time. Yeah, I mean, what a twist, eh? That they do indeed have an ending, but only after 1997. And apparently it's either like a good ending or a bad ending, depending on how you perform. But this is mostly going to be okay as long as the game doesn't start getting really nasty. But I was reading a review today, and the review seems to suggest that it does not, and it's actually, they said it was a critical fault of the game, that it's kind of just monotonous, and if every person, they all feel the same. I can sort of see that. How are you today? How's your move gone? Thanks for popping in during these tennis times. I am sort of changing my mood a bit on this one, I have to say. I don't, I was thinking like, oh, is this possibly the best tennis game? But I'm starting to see fault with the concept. I don't think it's bad, but after, like I was reading the review today, they were a lot more scathing than I am. But I do sort of feel like there is no real difference between opponents. Everybody, I sort of feel, I don't really miss the difficulty of Wimbledon too much, but this feels like it's gone the total opposite direction. Like Wimbledon, there was definitely distinct players that had different play styles, and trying to work out how to conquer them was kind of part of playing Wimbledon, even though it was hair pulling at times. But this one, they're pretty much very similar. Is that a critique? I think it kind of is. And especially because this content is so long, like with the tour and stuff. I don't know why it needs to be so long. The only thing that was confusing me is people were saying that it was all like a best of 5 or something, and saying that you have to play up to 5 sets, but I don't see why you have to play up to 5 sets. I've only been playing 2. I can't remember if I'd changed an option at the start, but I haven't had that issue at all. Except on the final last night, which did make me go up to the 3rd set. But I mean, and some people, there's a really scathing review that I read on Game FAQs today, I think, and they were basically claiming that each game takes like 2 hours, and I'm like, are you joking? No, it doesn't. A tournament takes about 2 hours, but not a game. A single game takes 15 to 20 minutes. Unfortunately, you have to do 5 of them, so it does end up taking about 1.5 to 2 hours. I kind of would like to do a tournament to stream, but then I just also am like, that means I'm gonna have like 20 something videos of ATP tour tennis when I'd rather just have like longer VODs. So I don't know. I'm on the fence of what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm really debating. I'm debating this weekend actually just pulling a marathon stream and just sitting down one afternoon and just like playing 10 hours of fucking tennis. And maybe getting like, you know, most of a year done, but we'll see. Because I don't want to overdo it because I want to play some other games too, but I also kind of don't want it lingering in the air. But moving on from that, the game that I'm thinking of playing possibly later this evening, if not tomorrow, but probably this evening. I want to have a peek at it. I'll just see how these tournaments go. But I want to try and start test drive. Oh, I didn't even think to load up the pictures and stuff in OBS. That's annoying. But anyway, I want to start test drive 2, the duel. Looks kind of interesting. I want to do a racing game, and it's a single title, so it's, I think, maybe there's, yeah, I think there's no sequels and stuff like that, so it's quite a low commitment sort of game. According to long plays and stuff, it doesn't seem like it's that long, provided it's not too difficult. And it's got music, which is also a lovely pro. So I was thinking of that. I was thinking of actually just playing a different sports game completely today, but I don't really want to start another sports game right now. And provided I can get the manual read, the goal is this weekend, although tennis might get in the way, I was thinking of starting Buck Rogers just to really break off from this sports land stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. I want to get through people's redeem lists because I've really kind of like ignored some for forever. Although one of them is Brian Lara's cricket, but I can't remember what the others are. I need to do Shove It. And Bubsy 2. This is slightly more difficult though than it was before, which is a bit annoying. I'm still able to somewhat autopilot it at least. I was watching more Power Rangers again today, but I didn't actually finish an episode. I was only watching half of one, so I don't have a great deal to discuss. Nothing has happened since yesterday's tennis, although I did have dreams about tennis. 15 love. When I was watching this birthday episode of Power Rangers, which I feel like is centered all around Zack just because the villain that they're using is fighting the Black Ranger, so they had to make a story for it. But I don't mind that because Zack's pretty cool. I was actually thinking today he's bumping up in my list. I used to kind of like Billy, I think, when I was younger, but he's kind of a knob. So watching him now, I don't really feel Billy. I'm feeling Zack a lot more.
Game won by player 1.
I think I just like the Blue Ranger in costume.
0, player 1, 5.
And I liked his, what is the blue one again?
Love 15.
Triceratops. I couldn't get, and his weapon was cool. I think that was what I liked.
Love 30.
Oh.
15.
Considering he have the, what do you call them? Raphael's doodads? Tridents? I'm sure they've got some name. Forks.
40, 30. Deuce. Set point. Out.
Oops, a daisy.
Game and set won by player 1.
Let's have more of that, eh? 6-0. Let's keep that up.
0.
Miss Foster.
Love 15.
Hey Smudgy, how are you?
8. 15 all. 30, 15.
Oh, bit of a headache. I've had a bit of a headache today as well. I had a nap at work. I'm always having naps at work now. I'm just always tired. But when I woke up from it, I had a really bad headache. I had an energy drink. I took some ibuprofen now though. I wish I could function on less sleep. That's the problem.
Out. Love 15. Fault.
I was wretched this morning as well actually. After all that tennis.
15 all.
Because I usually wake up in the night. I've been sleeping a lot more lately. Like usually because I use that brown noise thing to cover up the sounds of like noisy neighbours and stuff. I have my TV on timer, but because YouTube will pause after a certain amount of time. But usually when it stops or the TV goes quieter, I'll wake up because of the change in noise. But recently I've not been doing so. But also my neighbours will then wake me up probably at 6 or 7 in the morning, as they always do. But I think there's certain days of the week, and I think it might be today, that they don't get up early. I don't know. Maybe it's their day off. But or whoever it is that's noisy at 6 in the morning and bangs around. But today was like the first time in a long time I have gone to sleep and slept the entire night through, like before work, to the point that I was so confused. Like my alarm went off and I was in a deep, you know, you're in a deep sleep and your alarm goes off and you wake up kind of like, whoa, like that, like whoa. It's exactly what I sounded like, and I just felt like I'd come out of like the grips of death. I'm not sure it was a great thing, but kind of wish I didn't have work and I could have slept more, because it's so rare that I can actually sleep for consecutive hours like that now. I'm always waking up about 3. I usually wake up 2 or 3 times a night now, ever since these neighbours have moved. Or maybe once or twice. Usually around 3 or 4 hours in, and then about 6 hours in I'll usually wake up and have to force myself to go back to sleep again. This isn't usually too difficult to do.
Out. Love 30.
I was saying that I was watching some more Power Rangers. I didn't actually finish an episode today, but then I was flicking through a YouTube video of just what sort of, you know, those like clips of all Mega Drive games. I watched one of racing games, and that's when I was looking at Test Drive, which I've selected. I'm going to do Test Drive next because it looked interesting. And then I was looking at what fighters we've got left, the 2D fighters, not the beat 'em ups. And there's like, I forgot there's VR Troopers, and I'm just thinking like, oh, I don't actually know anything about VR Troopers. There was some villain on the video clip, and I was like, I don't even know what any of this is about. So I guess I need to watch some VR Troopers at some point. Hopefully not too much. I did see bits of VR Troopers back in the day though, but I never really got on with it. I think it was because it was young kids, wasn't it, in the VR Troopers, or was that Beetleborgs? And I thought the Power Rangers were cooler because they were like teenagers instead of little boys. Actually, maybe they were. Wasn't VR Troopers based on that police show?
15, 30. All.
There's a game of that as well I've seen somebody playing recently, and I can't think what it is now.
Goose.
Oh wait! Hey Matt, how are you?
Advantage player 1.
Do you know what happened with this game yesterday? I did post briefly about it in the Discord, but yeah, there was some. It was like guttural heartache at the end of the stream yesterday. Like Meryl Streep in Sophie's Choice screaming when they presented 1996 to me. VR Troopers is based on Space Shader. Dimensional Warrior Spielban. What are these names? They sound like fake directors. Super Android Matilda.
Height 0 player 1 5.
Were they adults in the American one? Or kids? Where's Jodie Foster gone? Oh, there she is. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. I think I ran her off. And then my drink was in the way. Drink a big chillin'. We're on the year of 1996 now in the ATP Tour, and I've looked up online and apparently there's also 1997, so woohoo! Adultist teens. I think I'm mixing up with Beetleborgs then. I don't know if I remember VR Troopers. I remember it starting, can't remember the music. It just didn't appeal. It's funny though how... it's funny what was popular and what wasn't. You know, like... Power Rangers was really popular, Mass Rider was not, VR Troopers was not, and Beetleborgs was not. And I remember all of them starting, and I guess there's a reason that they weren't popular, because as a kid I also was not interested. I can't really remember why, but there's a reason that I watched Power Rangers and not VR Troopers. I barely watched it. I used to turn it off after like... I remember I used to listen to the song and then I'd turn it off because I thought it was... I don't even know what I thought about it. I just didn't watch it. It didn't appeal. Mass Rider, I remember trying an episode or two, and I think it was just... Wasn't it really just weird? Like some American guy on his motorbike, and didn't he have some like weird alien assistant thing or something? I don't know. Never really watched it. Fortunately, there's no Mass Riders games, I think, on the Mega Drive, so I don't need to do any deep diving. Although I did see Rosie playing some of that Mass Rider, the Japanese one, Kamen Rider PlayStation 2 game that had like all different eras of Mass Rider in it. That looked cool. Woohoo! We've won a game.
Player 1, 0.
They really could do with making all these tournaments an entire game shorter. That would make it far less painful.
15, love.
Who was your favourite Power Ranger, Mac? And if you don't have one, just make one up. Zack.
40, love. 8. Game won by player 1.
Bum.
Lendl,
So I think you had a favourite.
Player 1, 1.
You know, I don't really. I ended up saying them all. I liked the Green Ranger. And the Red Ranger.
15, love.
And the Blue Ranger. I like the Red Ranger for different reasons. I liked the Red Ranger, I think, when I was younger. I liked Jason. But I liked
30, love.
the Blue Ranger to, like, be, I guess. I don't know. In like, play fighting with kids.
40, love.
Maybe you like Green? Green was... He had baggage. He was cool.
Game won by Lendl.
And when he became the white, I don't think he was so cool when he was green, but when he went white, that was really cool. The White Ranger.
Player 1, 1.
I'm looking forward to those story arcs. I can't remember how long it is until he starts appearing in Power Rangers. In that, there's that 2-part of the green. Was it the Green Candle or something? I remember. It was so epic. It felt like it was on for weeks, but I think it was just 2 episodes. But as a kid, I remember the drama with Tommy. He was bad. Had a crush on the original Yellow Ranger. I thought everybody used to like the Pink Ranger. I used to pretend I had a crush on the Pink Ranger. But in reality, it was probably Jason.
Love 40.
I remember my friends liked the Pink Ranger. Actually, there was only 2 girls anyway, so there was hardly much choice. I don't know. I've been watching that Yellow Ranger. She's a bit kooky
2, player 1, 1.
with her doll collection in the episode I was just watching. I don't know. I think she might be a bit stalkery, I could imagine.
15, love.
I didn't actually met the Pink Ranger. That's cool. Damn it.
30, love. 8. 40, love.
It's funny how there's still sort of like a big fandom for it. And I'm amazed that it's still going. Like, do young kids watch it? Did they watch it for years afterwards? Because I remember it even being on, like, when I was a teenager, and I'm like, is this still going? Like, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in Space or something, I think it was, or like Ninja Warriors. I remember it used to be on like Fox Kids or something in like the early 2000s, and I put it on now and again for like 5 minutes just to have a peek and see what it was like these days. I always used to be like, is this still really going?
Love 15.
Because I don't think it'll ever have the amount of fame that it used to.
15, all.
Growing up, we only had 3 channels on TV, none of them played Power Rangers. Oh no! Because Grandpa said they'd have more channels around the whole Green White Ranger thing was going on. It was cool. The Green White Ranger saga was peak Power
30,
Rangers.
15.
Facts.
40, 15.
Savannah sold the rights to Hasbro. Then at one point Disney had them. See, maybe that's why
Game won by
Billy was happy to come back. If Hasbro weren't doing it, Saban weren't doing it anymore. I have to say the Green Ranger.
Lendl 3, player 1, 2.
It's oops. Power Rangers was kind of special, I think, for me because I honestly, as a kid, I didn't watch that much live action television. I was very much only really interested in cartoons. So it really kind of stood out to grab my attention. I mean, I watched like live action stuff as in like kids stuff with puppets, you know, like your equivalent of Sesame Street but in the UK. But generally, a lot of the UK stuff or even Australian stuff that we had growing up, like the Queen's Nose and the Demon's Headmaster and all that stuff, I never watched it all. I was always watching. It's because I had more channels than most people as well, I think. My friends were watching it on mainstream TV, but I was watching like Cartoon Network and the Children's Channel and Nickelodeon instead, and I was just watching cartoons. Because I was quite lucky to have Sky as a kid. And then I remember my sister got cable before, because you could only get cable if you lived in certain parts of the country. It took a while before they got it everywhere. So we had Sky, and then my sister got cable and she had like even more channels. I think she had like the Disney Channel, which we didn't have. And all the music channels. So I used to go over like after school sometimes and watch TV. You never had cable. Quite a lot of my friends didn't. Like, I was honestly very privileged with having satellite TV at that point in time. It was not common. Tons of them. Also got women's parental rights. Had Godzilla looking. Yeah, he had that really cool. What was it called? ITV, CBC, CTV. Wait, you had ITV? Wait, where are you based again? ITV and CBC. We have ITV. Canadian. What's ITV then? It's not the same as the UK ITV, is it? What does ITV even stand for?
15 all.
ITV is what we called. Do we still call it terrestrial? There's some crossover. Oh. What does the I stand for? ITV is regional though as well in the UK. I don't think it is. It? I don't know if it's as regional as it used to be, but it used to be a little. Oh, you get British UK shows. Huh. What if you got a lot of the same kids shows then as well? ITV. School kids were all into Dragon Ball Z and Gundam. See, I was watching that. I used to watch Dragon Ball and Gundam on Toonami in secondary school. But I think we had cable at that point. A lot of British independent television. Oh. I'm trying to think what's an example of ITV that I wonder if you'd have in Canada. I mean, I was talking about yesterday. Nobody seemed to say anything about it, but I used to watch the Dreamstone, which was a TV show in the 90s, a cartoon. It was very niche. I'm pretty sure that was on ITV. Never really had reruns. And it was all like composed, like Philharmonic Orchestra did the soundtrack, and what's his name did the music for it. Is it Mike Pratt or something like that? I can't remember his name. He did. He sang. Didn't he just sing "Bright Eyes" from Watership Down? And he did like the singing for the Wombles and the music for the Wombles, and he's just done a lot of compositions. But he did it under a pseudonym for the Wombles, I think. But he did the music for the Dreamstone, which was kind of a big deal. I used to watch that on ITV after school. Pretty sure the Moomins used to be on ITV. And I used to watch this show called Space Vets, but I can't remember if that was ITV or BBC, which was weird. And Astro Farm. Some of the stuff though was probably Canadian or Australian. Like I never really knew because it's like Astro Farm. Who made that? I've no idea. I just presumed it was British, but I bet it probably wasn't. I'm curious now. Who made Astro? I've got a feeling like it was Astro Farm, some like weird Canadian show. Like not weird because it's Canadian, but weird because you wouldn't expect and actually no, it's not British. Oh no, it's British. I wonder what Canadian shows we had, if any. Because we might have even redubbed them if we had them. So I didn't realise for the longest that Round the Twist was Australian, because I think sometimes when you're a kid you just don't really notice accents and things as much. I didn't watch Round the Twist a lot, but I remember it being on all the time, but I had no idea it was Australian. And I used to watch Johnson and Friends. I don't know if anybody remembers that. It's like this big pink elephant, and it was these toys that lived under the bed, but they were all like giant. They were just people in massive costumes, in like a giant bedroom studio kind of thing. It was like live action, but they were all like people in big costumes. There was like a car and an accordion and a pink elephant and a water bottle. And it was like a children's show in the early 90s. I had absolutely no idea that was Australian until about like 6 years ago when I was looking it up, but if I look at it now I'm like, oh my god, that is totally Australian, like all the accents in it. But as a kid didn't think anything of it. What? I'm sure that there's something. What's the most famous Canadian kids show? I'm sure there's something that we would have had in the UK.
15.
I'm googling it now. Wait, Paw Patrol is Canadian. I mean, it's not my generation, but still. Oh, Reboot, duh, that's it. Reboot. That was really big. Although I didn't really watch it much.
Game won by player 1. Come on!
How to get friends to take stuff off Toonami and the Sci-Fi Channel. I used to record the Sci-Fi Channel and for my friend and myself. Late night. It used to be on Sci-Fi Channel was very different from Toonami though, as you probably know. But Sci-Fi Channel used to show anime on I think it was a Saturday night or a Friday night. I think it was a Friday night. They used to show anime at midnight, and I used to set a video timer on the upstairs TV thing. And I would just record whatever it was. I wouldn't even think about it. I'd just press record and record. They used to show like maybe 2 movies back to back. They were basically OVAs, but I thought, you know, we treated them as movies. They would show all the episodes together as a film. And some of them were movies, but all the big sort of things, like they showed Akira and Ghost in the Shell and Devilman and Appleseed and AD Police and Wicked City and Monster City, Ninja Scroll, all that stuff. And I used to record it all, and I was probably like 12 at the time. I think like my mum would not have approved of any of it, but she didn't know because I used to just set the timer and cover up the VCR. They didn't know I was recording sci-fi stuff. And then my friend, sort of sedan friend, would come for a sleepover or something, and we'd sit up watching the anime that I'd recorded. We didn't call it anime though, and I bet you did the same, Smudge. We used to call it manga movies, because most of them, a lot of them were on that manga company.
First service.
Thing with a theme tune. Whatever it was. Because he used to rent them from the video store. Because his dad would let him, and then I would record the rest.
Player 1. 0. Lendl. 0.
One of my favourites was Devilman.
15. Love.
I keep meaning to get the PlayStation 1 game of Devilman at some point. I've seen the live action as well. That was special.
Out. 30. Love. 40. Love. Out. Game won by player 1.
I also really liked AD Police. Just right, I should probably someday sit down and play Snatcher because I think it seems like it's quite similar.
Out. Love 15. Love 30. Fifteen 30. Fifteen 40. Game won by player 1.
Give it up.
That was on.
Oh, I also read apparently the insults that you can do at the end of each game is not a button, it's pressing several buttons at once. If you press like BAB or something, or CAB, different combinations will do different
Player 1.
insults, which is kind of cool.
0. Out. 15 love. 15 all. Ace.
Ace.
30 15.
And I did restart. One of my favourite things that came on the Sci-Fi Channel was Vampire Princess Mew, and I had been re-watching that recently, and I've totally forgotten all about it now. I watched the first. There's only 4 episodes in the OVA, and I had it recorded as a film with the English dub, but I've never seen it in Japanese, and I started watching it sometime last year. I didn't get around to. I watched the first 3 episodes. I didn't watch the last one. I should do that.
15
I kind of wish they'd made a game or something out of that. I always thought Devil Hunter, is it, or Demon Hunter, Yoko, whatever it's called, reminded me of that. Even though I never watched it, I think it was just because of the long name. I've always wanted to watch that one. And I probably will do because there's a Mega Drive game based on it.
15 30.
Speaking of anime and Mega Drive, I ended up looking up Magical Hat today after yesterday's conversation. 2 things I didn't realise was one that so one source said they made Decap Attack because they couldn't get. It said that it's because they couldn't get the license for Magical Hat internationally. I had just presumed that they'd never had any intention of releasing it like that and just wanted to change it to be more palatable. But it seems like they changed it because they didn't have the license. So. But the other thing was that apparently it was more than just an anime. It was a manga series that was running for decades, which is kind of weird. Which makes me wonder why I've never met anybody who's heard of it. Maybe it just came and went.
Player 1 for Lendl 0. Love 15. 15 all. 15-30. 15-40. Game won by Lendl. Lendl.
Enjoying the music.
Player one.
This is the Flintstones. Oh,
15.
it's a pretty good game though.
Ball.
It's kind of weird that the Flintstones made such a big comeback in the 90s, like, and I didn't think about it at the time, but it must have done because of how much random merchandise they made out of it. Like, all the random Flintstones games they made in the early 90s and possibly late 80s, because there's like an NES one. Why is there a Mega Drive Flintstones game based on the cartoon? But I remember the show being replayed a lot in the 90s, and then there was the live action movies. Why did the Flintstones come back so hard? I always used to watch the Flintstones waiting for dinner, basically. It used to be on, I'm sure it used to be on Cartoon Network at like 6 o'clock or something. And I would be sat waiting for dinner, which was usually about 6:30. It was either on at 6 or 6:30, and then the Simpsons would be on at 7.
15 love.
A lot of TV that I used to watch, because I think if it wasn't like a meal time, because I used to watch TV while I ate my dinner in the living room, because it was the main time I could have the TV, because after that my dad would like kick me out and want the TV. But most of my TV watching revolved around around 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock.
15-30.
I used to get annoyed because I used to only be able to watch one episode of The Simpsons, and usually I'd try and watch the other one, but I'd get booted out halfway through it.
Game won by Lendl.
Well, not so much booted out, but I had to change the channel.
Lendl.
So my dad wanted to watch the news, which would make me leave. He always wanted to watch the news like 3 times a day. It's boring.
Love 15. Love 30. Ball.
I mean, I don't know what I would be doing after that. I think I spent a lot of time just in my room playing games because I wasn't, or watching videos. I had terrestrial TV upstairs, but there was never anything on. So I used to watch my own video recordings or play games. Until later when we got another cable box upstairs, but that was because it was my brother's. He was paying for it, but then he moved out and we kept it anyway.
Match point. Ball. Game, set, and match won by player one.
Quarter-final.
Sampras, 0.
Just one too many, this is.
Love. 30 love. 40 love. 40, 15.
Oh, he's rushing up to that front.
40, 30. Game won by
Who is
player
this?
1.
Pete Sampras? Bugger off.
Sampras 0, player 1.
I watched some footage of some of the other tennis games. They look quite rough in comparison. Even though I've heard good things about Pete Sampras, just looking at the graphics compared to this, it looks a bit whoa. Although it's trying to do a 3D effect.
Love 15.
Oh, he's a blocker, running up to the front like
15
that.
all.
Ow!
30, 15.
Why can't I still hit it?
Ace.
Oh my god.
40, 15. Forty, 30. Deuce. Advantage player 1. Game won by player 1. Player 1, 2, Sampras 0. Love. 30, love. 30, 15. 40, 15. Ace. Game won by player 1. Come on! Are you? Sampras 0, player 1, 3. Love 15. 15 all. 30, 15. 8. 40, 15. 8. Game won by Sampras. Come on! Player 1, 3, Sampras 1. 15, love. 8. 30, love. 40, love. Game won by player 1. Oh no! That was... Sampras 1, player 1, 4. 8. 15, love. 15 all. 8. 30, 15. 8. 40, 15. 30. Fault. Double fault. Deuce. Fault. Advantage, player 1.
Oh, bugger.
Deuce. Ace. Advantage, Sampras. Fault. Game won by Sampras. Player 1 for Sampras 2. Love.
Is the mic okay? Yeah. Ran out of stuff to say. How are you?
40 love.
It has been known. Thank you for checking.
Game won by player 1.
No, I'm here.
Sampras 2. Player 1.
I've been monologuing for a while. Ooh, you know, there's only so much I can say. Like, ooh, ah, ooh, yes, swing, whoosh. Oh, he's spicy. Ooh, I missed. I've already talked about my day. I went to work. I watched a bit of Power Rangers.
Set point.
I kind of didn't breathe for the first 45 minutes of the stream. I was kind of getting my jabber on, so I just took a moment to just sit and chill. I've just been sitting here just thinking, oh, my back hurts. Oh, this bloody sofa. Oh, let me move these cushions.
Game and set.
And also, he's a bit spicy, so I've been kind of focusing a bit. But yeah, we're on the year 1996 now. Techie Rob. ATP tour goes and goes.
15 love.
Do, 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 do. This will be a lovely game when we play it eventually. Wonder Boy in what is it called? Monster World. Monster World 4. I do love this game. Got my own copy.
30. Out. Game won by player
One of my favourite Mega Drive soundtracks as well.
Come on. Sampras 0. Player 1. 1. Love 15.
Taking in the moment and enjoying the. Whoops! Sorry. Pete's got no manners. The shared company always is a delightful. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. It's nice to have you here.
Love 40.
Yeah, we can't always be like, let's fucking go, woo boys, yeah, all the time, right? You know, it's just a bit of tennis.
Love 40.
Don't you get so enthused? Out.
Game won by player 1.
Get a bit of hype for the ball flying across the court. And also, I can't get that infused for tennis because I've been playing like 26.5 hours of it, and it's pretty much just been the same since hour 1.
Love 15.
Ooh, I'm just sitting here enjoying. It's very cathartic, and I'm listening to some good music. This one's not really doing me. I like this track, but I'm just not in the mood. No, I feel like Windows is always playing Castlevania. No, I've heard that too much recently. No. 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 Yes! Oh, this is nice. Bit of World of Illusion. Mickey flying on a cork through the stars. I always thought this level felt special as a kid because it was unique to Mickey.
30, 40.
But no, I appreciate anybody that wants to spend their time with me as I'm going through these sporty games.
Advantage, stand press.
Ooh. Out. I'm gonna get
Player 1.
another throat sweep. Oh, this is some good music as well. A lot of Twitch is that for me though, really. It is just shared company. I do, especially on the weekends when I'm at home by myself, and I've not got much to do. I just want a voice, somebody to listen to or maybe chat to now and then while I'm doing my chores and stuff. It's kind of nice to share the air with somebody figuratively. But also having the ability to just like turn it off when I've had enough. Streaming made gaming more fun for me since I'm not alone. Absolutely. I've always loved sharing games though. I went to write it in my bio at one point, but I couldn't be bothered. But pretty much what Twitch is for me is it's like me being a kid again, and I always used to like intentionally leave the I used to intentionally leave my bedroom door open with whatever game I was playing on sometimes. Like if it was something I was really excited about, like a new game I'd got, I'd leave the door open in the hopes that maybe my brother would be curious to see what I was playing and come in and watch, or my dad. I always love people just like watching me play video games. It's a weird thing. Is it a kink? I don't know. But I liked it. We used to have friends come over on the weekends and we play games together, but also watch each other playing like bits of video games or whatever. It's just relaxing. I find it can be sociable too. Body doubling, but sociability wise, yeah.
15 all.
There's people I listen to though on YouTube sometimes, and you know YouTube's a very one-way avenue. Twitch is a little bit different because you can choose to have an interaction. You don't have to have an interaction with me or anybody else on Twitch if you don't want to. You can just sit and listen and never say a single word. I'm very aware that there are a few people who just choose not to talk, and that's absolutely fine. I don't mind if people just want to lurk. I mean, I couldn't talk to everybody anyway. If, let's say, I got like suddenly loads of people all at once, it would become unmanageable. But YouTube is definitely more one way, and I've I think on Twitch I'm a bit more active. I will talk to people. That's what I kind of do Twitch for. But when I've watched people on YouTube, you know, like a Let's Player or something, the only thing you can do is leave a comment. You can't talk to them immediately. And often what you're watching is maybe them, they made it a year ago. Because there's this Let's Player that I love to watch on YouTube, and it's like, you just hear about her life as she's going, and I've watched quite a few playthroughs, and it's like, she doesn't know me, but I just feel like I don't know, she's shared some of her life, and it's kind of nice to just listen to her sort of talking about how she was applying for this job, and I don't know, it's kind of just comforting. It's not, I think as long as you're not getting like weird parasocial about it, like I'm not like writing her letters being like, hey girlfriend, you know. It's like, because she doesn't know who the hell I am. But it's just sort of YouTube's a bit of a different dynamic though. I have left comments and she's replied. She's very good at replying to comments. She doesn't do YouTube now though, which is really, really sad, but we have had some interactions. She's a lovely person. But it's quite nice to just listen to people. And some people don't. I think there's also a lot of people that they don't feel like they have time for video gaming, and so maybe it's easier to watch somebody else. Instead of live talk radio and stuff. Yeah, I've made that comparison myself. I didn't really think about that until recently, but it's like I kind of do feel like consider myself a bit more on par with radio, you know, because I'm not like, I haven't got a webcam on and I'm not doing a VTube or anything like that. I'm just talking, and I kind of feel like it's the equivalent of, you know, people driving in their car and listen to some radio talk kind of thing, except you can actually like type back if you please. That's what I sort of equated to, and also we're playing some video games. For me, it's like having my own personal like pub. I'm not in the mood for Fun Force. No, it's not the vibe. No. Yeah, this is more like it. But it's also just it's my own little space. It's like having my own little pub, and people can come in and have a drink if you want and chat. This is my wind down time after work for me, so you know I don't mind. I'm keeping people company while they're doing their remote working, if that's what they're doing, or if you're not employed and you're just at home and bored, or you're doing the ironing or whatever, or making your shopping list, or even you're just in the supermarket like listening, whatever. But I'm like just chilling after work and hanging out and playing some video games. That's my vibe. It's probably a bit weird too because of that dynamic, because it's not the morning for me, so I'm pretty lower energy. I'm not like, well, I'm not a morning person anyway, but just it's quiet time. Like I'm sitting in the dark in my pajamas. Well, I've got low lighting on from the kitchen. I've got a fan blowing because it's hot. And curtains closed, and I'm just listening to some relaxing Mega Drive music and hitting some tennis. 10:30 PM. Some streams could be a bit more over the excessive than others if I'm getting a bit stressy at the game. But yeah, I kind of just feel like that. Except it's mine, and I can kick you out if I don't like. You know, I don't necessarily know who's here and who isn't, but if you make yourself known and I'm not keen, you will be barred. Just be nice to other people. And nice to me. Just, I mean, sometimes the simplest of rules is just like I think it's Big Tall Not Small that says this, but like just don't be a fucking weirdo. It's really that simple. Like that's like the rule number one. Just don't be a weirdo.
40-15.
before you open your mouth, just think, is this fucking weird? And if the answer's yes, don't say it.
40, 30. Ace. Game
It is quite
won
simple.
by player 1.
It's very rare I've banned anybody based on an actual direct interaction. Usually I just ban people from behaviour I see in other people's channels, to be honest. I don't let it... I always think, like, why wait until they're here?
Love
If I've already seen them acting out somewhere else, I'm not going to waste my time. So, you know, because I'm often, that's the thing, a lot of people don't realise too, like, a lot of streamers watch other streamers, so if you're a dickhead to somebody in their channel, everybody's watching. Because I'll be watching Abby Jams on the weekends, and if she gets some, like, grotbag troll, they're gone here too. I'm not going to wait for them to show up and be rude to me as well. And even if they're not rude to me, they've been. I'm quite good friends with Abby Jams. I'm just pulling her out as an example, but other streamers too. You know, I'm pretty good friends with her, so don't be rude to my friend. I don't want to know you.
40, 30.
But you do get that sometimes. It's like, why am I banned here? I haven't even been here. It's like, well, maybe you did something somewhere else, and I was watching. People talk.
Deuce.
Especially with minority groups and stuff, you know, like LGBT and whatever. People talk, we share. When people are being outrageous, we talk about it.
Deuce.
You want to kind of keep a safe space for people that want to be here as well.
Advantage Steak. Game won by
Really?
Come on! Player 1. 1 Steak. 1. Love 15. 15 all.
But no, it's nice. I appreciate anybody that wants to hang out and listen to me while I'm doing this. Even if it's just alert or a watch in silence. It's just nice because obviously, you know, I don't bang on about numbers all the time, but it is very reassuring to stream tennis for 20 hours and at the end of my stream I see the thing at the end, you know, like the view count or whatever, the average, and it wasn't like 2, you know. Like, it's a lovely feeling to know that I can, like, people still want to come and chat and interact, you know. It's not just the game that people are here for. Maybe there's somebody lurking here that's like literally they're only here for ATP to tennis and they're going to be here for the next 30 hours and then they're off. That's fine, but other people, I appreciate it.
15 love.
I am considering weaving other games in between some of this because it is going to be a bit of a slog, I think, this game now at this point. I do want to do it though because I want to see the ending. I'm curious what it's going to be like, but I don't know. I say this to be honest, I'm probably bullshitting you all. I'm probably just going to be a stubborn arse and sit down and like marathon like 10 hours of this back to back over the weekend because that's the kind of person that I am. I kind of just like to get things done.
30 all.
Well, when it comes to video games and Twitch, I like to get things done, but not in my own personal life. You know, like just trying to book an optician's appointment. I don't ever just get that done. Although I did get that done. I have one booked. I'm going on Monday, finally. There's an update for me and my blurry vision.
40.
it to hopefully go. But I feel like it probably won't get resolved immediately. I'm sure that they'll do like tests and stuff, and they'll have to come. He'll probably fob me off with some eye drops and tell me to come back in a week to check my eyes again before we get a prescription for something new.
Player 1, 3.
But at least the ball's rolling. Love. 30, love. 40, love. Maybe I will just do the one tournament tonight, because I do want to play something else. It's just that it's going to be so many videos of ATP tennis if I only do one tournament a stream. They take about an hour or so each. That's the problem. Especially when I don't win. 1996. 1996. What was 1996 in the world? While this tournament was going on. This game had been out for 1 year. In 1996. What was Disney? That was Hunchback of Notre Dame. I went to the cinema to see that with my grandma. It's one of my last sort of memories of I think going to the cinema with my grandma.
Player 1, 4.
Is that places be rough enough? You gotta watch out for chosen family, chosen friends. Oh, absolutely. I heard some wise advice from a friend, and it wasn't her advice, it was somebody else's advice. But they basically said as well, you know, sometimes you've got to trim this. Okay, she said this better than me. I was about to say sometimes you've got to trim your bush, but that is not the way that she phrased it. Something like that. You've got to trim your tree, your shrub, whatever. You've got to trim your shrub so it can grow. You know? So if someone's being a knob, basically, maybe it's time to let them go for the benefit of everybody else. I'm just a bit too sheepish. I was going to say I'm a bit too polite, but I'm not. I'm just too sheepish. I catastrophize.
15-40.
True, yeah. I'm always like, oh, what if they start like harassing me and sending me messages everywhere? To be honest, touch wood, it's never happened. But in my mind, I always think it's going to. You finally made a coffee? What do you mean you finally made a coffee? Like in your life, or just today? Don't know why you got into the habit of drinking cold drinks during the winter. What's wrong with cold coffee though? You just reminded me to sip my lukewarm. It's not even lukewarm actually, it's tepid. I should make a fresh cup. I'll do it when we change games though, because I think I'm going to finish this tournament and then I'm going to start a new game. Do you remember when we played other games? I feel like all I've played in like is Tony La Russa and ATP tennis for like weeks. But it's literally been like 2 weeks, if that.
Set point.
I was in two minds how to do, because I was thinking whether to start a new game, and I was thinking, well, maybe I should wait until a bit later in the stream to start a new game. So that, because I know that there's quite a few people that will usually show up towards the second half of the stream, probably because of time zones and waking up and stuff. So I was thinking, oh, maybe a better way to do it. But then I was also thinking, but maybe me starting out with tennis, maybe a lot of people will like look at me going live and think, oh, not fucking tennis again. That's it.
15,
Written off for the evening. I'm also really thrilled that I was allowed to go live with a notification titting tennis.
30, 15. 8. 40, 15.
Ooh,
40, 30.
gotcha. But yeah, 1996. What was 1996? I got Hunchback. Was it Mission Impossible? Was 1996? I did not watch it at the cinema, but I remember watching the premiere on TV. I think it was on at Christmas, probably either Christmas 96 or 97.
Advantage, Steak. Out.
Doom, 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 doom. I think it was on BBC. Maybe it would have been 97 because they used to take ages to get it on mainstream TV. Maybe it was New Year's Eve.
Deuce.
What TV shows were 96? I have no concept of time when it comes to television shows except like teenage years, but as kids I don't remember shows timelines.
Advantage.
2 more years of this glorious back and forth action. Yeah, DC. Yeah, we got another what? Got about another 40 hours of this game. Hope you are excited about that. How are you doing?
Game won by Steak.
My only saving grace thought is I don't technically need to take pair. I'm reading your comment. Beer. Got a launcher and beer ready. I don't need to.
Love 15.
Let's get working calls. I don't need to finish this sentence. Apparently, I can't. What's I gonna say? Oh, I don't need to do every tournament. I just need to be rank number 1, like with points and stuff. Like I might decline one of the tournaments. I think I'm going to decline the Japan tournament because the money's low.
15, 30.
Because I'm a snob. Jodie Foster's got to pay for new tennis shoes.
40.
But yeah, we have to do 2 more years.
Won by.
Oh, who are we against again? Because they're being alright.
Come on.
Yeah. Michael Stitch. Ugh, why are you being annoying?
Steak. 2, player 1, 0.
It's also your weakness getting distracted by folks. I'm sorry.
Fault.
I shall go silent.
Left.
Oh.
Love 15. Love 30.
Has your Tracer arrived yet? Sorry if you're in a
15,
call.
30.
I want pictures when it does. Burger for work?
30, 40. Left, first, service.
Thank you for reminding you.
30,
Wow.
40.
Has it not arrived? You need to chase them up. Got a Spanish email. You need to try. What the hell? Where are you ordering it from? Spain?
Deuce.
Who's making it then? Oh my god, give it up! I had a burger today. It was a garbage Mackie D's.
Steak.
Hey, what do you call McDonald's in Australia? Don't you call it something weird? Like, we say Mackie D's. Whoever we are. Macca's? Is it?
Game won by
Macca's, that's it. I've heard Macca's. I think Mystical Interceptor? Who the hell is that? Mystical Machine Gun said that, I think.
player 1, 0.
I think it is Spain. Why is Spain making it? Rarely people say it though. I bet it's a generational thing. So I was watching. I wanted to ask this. It's just a thought that I had today. I was watching Power Rangers, and someone said, "Okay, I got the picture." Do people? And I was wondering, do people still say "got the picture"? And is it a generational thing, or is it just a bog standard language thing? Like I was wondering, would young kids say, "I get the picture"? And then there was some slang that Kimberly said on the episode I watched yesterday, and I can't remember what it was now. Oh. No. And that was definitely unusual. It was like, not honk, but I think it meant to like get out of here or something. To like, not hook. I can't remember. But it definitely sounded like some 90s lingo.
15-40.
Why is he being such an arsehole at 20 to 11 o'clock at night? I have another game to play. Don't ruin it.
Steak. 4, player 1, 0. Love 15. Love 30. Out. Love 40. False. Game won by player 1. Come on! Player 1, Steak 4. Love. Love. 40 love. Ace. Game won by player 1. Oh no! Yes! Steak. 4 player 1, 2. Ace. 15 love. All. $15.30.
Oh.
15.40. Out. 30.40.
Whoa. Oh, really, bitch?
Advantage, player one. Hey.
How fast they're serving now? 138 miles per hour.
Advantage, steep. Game won by
Tosser.
steep. Come on! Player one, two, steep, 5. 15, love. 15, all. 8. 30, 15. 30, all. 8. 40, 30. Ace. Game won by player one. Yes. Steep. 5, player one, 3. Love 15. Love 30. 8. 15, 30.
I wonder if I even need to win these tournaments though either, to be honest. How do we get more points just for participating? Oh!
30, 40.
Than not at all.
Game won by player one. Come on! Player one, 4, steep, 5. 15, love. 15, all. 8. 30, 15. 40, 15. 8. Game won by player one. Come on! Steep 5, player one, 5. Love 15. 15, all. 15, 30.
Do you know what I've just noticed? I don't think the icon for where the ball is going is on anymore. I think it's turned off. Maybe that's something in options. The music of this, super focus, super driven. Oh, this music right now, this is just my playlist. That was Act 3 from Veritex.
Player 1, 65.
I wonder if it turned off in the options. 'Cause when I hit reset and loaded the save, it didn't save the options perhaps? Maybe I'm just that good that I don't need it now. You know what I mean? Maybe in 1996 they expected better of you. Match point. Oh, you tit. I've leveled up in real life, yeah. Oh, give it up. Thank you. Right, one more game. Whew, that one went on a long time. Better not be Chang. It's always bloody Chang. Ah, oh, he's an arse. I hope he's not as hard as he was yesterday. Game set match burn shirts. Chang, I can't be arsed, I just want a quick win. You know what I mean? Problem is they've all statted up now as well, just like I am. Oh, he's doing that crap again that he was doing yesterday. Gonna piss me off. How did I even beat him yesterday? Game set match burn? As in like matches.
Game won by player 1. Chang 0, player 1, 1. Love 15. Love 30.
Oops.
8. 15, 30. All.
Apparently it's actually popular in the 90s. Maybe it was America? Or I don't remember. It was in America. If you find it, post it in my Discord.
Game won by player 1.
Look on the matches. I'm stopping after this one. I'm going to play Test Drive 2. Or at least hopefully look at it.
Player 1, 2.
Is the plan. Well, I don't know now though. It's already 11. Do you know that one?
Love 15.
But yeah, feel free to work and lurk.
Love 30. Love 40.
It looks interesting.
Game
I'm hoping it won't be
won by
terrible.
Chang. Chang. 1 player 1 2. Fault. Love 15. Love 30. Fifteen 30. Fifteen 40. 30 40. Ace. Deuce.
How fast you can run now?
Advantage Chang. Deuce. Advantage Chang. Deuce. Advantage Chang. Deuce.
Oh, you shithead.
Advantage.
I hate him now he's got tough.
Game won by Chang. Come on! Player 1 2 Chang 2. Love. 30 love. 40 love. 40 15. Game won by player 1. Come on! Chang 2, player 1 3. Fault. Love 15. All. 30 15. 40 15. Hey. Game won by Chang.
God, he's annoying.
Player 1 3 Chang 3.
If every tournament is going to end with him being like this, it's going to do my head in.
Love
I feel like it is, because he wins so frequently. You fucking arsehole.
30. 15, 30. 30 all. 30, 40. Deuce. Advantage Chang. Deuce. Ace. Advantage player 1. Ace. Game won by player 1. Come on! Chang, 3, player 1, 4. 15, love. Fault. 15, all. Fault. 8. 30, 15. 30 all. 40, 30. 2. Advantage player 1. Two. Advantage player 1. Fault.
No, oh, God's sake.
Fault. Advantage Chang. Deuce. Advantage Chang. Game won by Chang.
Fuck's sake. Oh. Can't get one up. He is going to be the
Player 1.
bane of the next like 40 hours of this. Piss off. Whew.
15, love.
Oh my god.
15, 4.
He's so fast now.
Ace. 30, 15.
And if this is an ending, yeah. It does. And there's some real bad news. Ugh. It goes all the way to 1997. There's another 2 years. And then you get an ending.
40, 30. Ace. Game won by player 1.
But Michael Chang has got pretty tough now compared to before.
Chang. 4, player 1. 5.
Give it up! It was a choice, yeah.
15.
They decided to do 3 entire years of this. And then you get an ending. There's a good ending or a bad ending. I can't remember now. I posted a screenshot of this review in Discord. Whoa! That mentioned it. You get a good ending or a bad ending depending on your performance.
Fifteen, 30. 4.
But I don't know what it is though. That's what makes me want to see it. It doesn't seem like there's any footage on YouTube.
Set point.
Piece of shit.
Set point. Game and set.
Whew, he is hard work.
Player 1, 0, Chang.
Yeah, the medieval auction. Oh no.
Love 15.
I would think it's fairly common. It must have had a big print run.
Love 30.
It was platinum as well. I think the version that I have is the platinum version.
Ace. 15, 30.
Oh, I hate him.
15, 40. 30, 40. Ace. Deuce.
I want a copy of Ariel the Little Mermaid. I might be the only person in the world.
Advantage player 1.
Oh my god, just move.
Ace. Game won by player 1. Ace. Chang. 0. Player 1. 1. Fault.
Oh.
15. Love. Fault. Double fault. 15. All. 15. 30.
I don't know why I hit that. It was out. Damn, and that wasn't.
30. All.
Oh, you fool. What the hell was that? Why didn't it swing properly?
Fault. Out. Game won
What the
by
fuck?
Chang. Come on.
It's gonna be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. He is a drain. I swear, he needs to get eliminated on the next tournament before the final. I can't be arsed with him. Ah!
Love 30. Fifteen 30. 30 all.
Oh fuck!
30 40.
You fucker!
Advantage player 1.
Fuck off!
By player 1.
Whew.
Chang 1 player 1 2. Fault. Love 15. Fault. Love
How's the
30.
tennis? Endless. How are you? We're on the year 1996 now. In March of 1996. 2 years to go. Oh!
1540. Fault.
I'm probably going to change games after this match. If he behaves.
Game won by player 1.
Literally, it was quite literally 2 years ahead of its time. Goes all the way into 1997.
Player 1. 3.
This is the final of the first tournament. But it's getting tougher because everybody's leveled up, and so have I. But Michael Chang has become a total pain in the arse.
15 all.
Like the first year was easy breezy until the very, very final. But they've all got the same stats from the previous year, I think. So Michael Chang is full arsehole mode.
40, 15.
Who is he anyway? Was he the god of tennis in 1995, 6, 7? Or is it just this game's AI for him? I wonder who was actually the best tennis player in the world around that time.
Game won by player 1.
So I don't really know tennis players.
Chang 1, player 1. 4.
You're at number 2 in 1996. Who was number 1? Jodie Foster? Oh, well that swing it wasn't.
Ace. 30, 15. All. 40, 30. Deuce. Fault. Advantage Chang. Game won by Chang.
Why the heck are you getting Twitch ads saying to join the army? Because you're not subscribed. That's why.
Player 1. 4. Chang. 2. Out. 15. Love. 15. All. 15, 30.
Oh, give it up. Ah, you
15, 40. 30, 40. Game won by
no.
Chang. 3, player 1, 4. Fault. Love 15.
Oh, as if, you piece of crap.
30, 15.
Oh, he's so fast.
Fault.
What's also annoying is he doesn't do any lobs, so I can't even smash it either. I like maybe them, but
Game
Ah.
won by Chang.
I hate him.
Come on! Player 1, 4, Chang, 4. Love.
Right, no, I didn't actually mean to press it. Damn it.
All.
Finger slipped. He just will not hit it up at all. He's always hitting down.
All.
That was out. Damn.
Out. Deuce. Advantage player 1.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why did you swing early?
Advantage player 1.
No! Assisted swinging my arse.
Advantage player 1. Game 1.
Oh, phew.
Player 1.
Oh, I just want this to be over. Every tournament is going to end like this. This is just going to kill me.
Love. Love. Out. 30 all. Championship point. Game, set,
Just need to bait him to do that slow, straight hit. And then I can hit it all the way diagonally across. But anyway, we're done. Whew. First tournament down of 1996. Yay! And we get to level up our stats again. I'm going to pretty much cap out soon. Yeah. Serve control. I don't even know what that's going to affect, but hey ho. So we have, I just need to be really mindful of this, and then maybe I can skip a tournament or two if we have total points. If we're really high, because presumably all I need to do is rank number 1 at the end of 1996 and at the end of 1997 to get the good ending. So 448 Lipton Championship. I don't know how much that is worth. Have a look. 242, which is practically the same as what we just did. It's probably worth participating in this one, and then I think I'm going to skip Japan Open. So we got Carlos Costa first. Oh. Just like, it's like 20 past 11 now. It's not worth starting a new game. I'll have to do it tomorrow. I might just do another match or two of this, seeing as we're already in it. In the pain. I maybe even think about an early night. I've been pretty beat lately. Bam bam.
Love 15.
More tennis done. Less tennis to do. Don't you start. If they're gonna start, I've had enough. I've already had it with Chang. He's knackering.
15-30.
So who was number one then in 1996?
Out. 30 all. 40-30.
Maybe we'll play a bit more Snow Brothers in a minute. Pete Sampras.
Advantage.
He's not been too bad.
Game won by Costa. Come on! Costa, 1 player 1-0. 8. 15 love.
Oh,
30
I've had it
love.
before he worked his tennis magic. I think it's probably just I'm particularly weak against certain AIs because of my play style.
40
I just use the C button a lot, which is your basic sort of swing, and Michael Chang is hitting it low a lot. Wow! Oh my god. Oh, ATP, I can't be arsed with everybody being balls to the wall hard for another 30-40 hours. The first year was so easy, and that was tolerable, but everybody's going to start being like this. Oh no. Ah, this game's going to end me.
Love 15.
Because it makes the matches longer than they already are. Oh, fuck's sake.
Love
I'm just thinking, if every game is going to now turn into like 30 minutes.
love 40.
Because you know when I can kick their ass, you can bang one out in like 15 minutes, but when they keep like...
Won by Costa.
Fuck. It's probably just going to end up being certain players are arseholes.
0. Love 15. Love 30.
Do do do.
15-30.
Do one match at a time over a long period, but everything's between. Do you know one match at a time? Do you know how long that would take? That would take like. Oh my god, I don't even know. I was thinking of doing one tournament at a time.
Deuce.
As a deceptive first year. 2 matches at a time, that's still a lot. Every tournament is like 5 matches, and there's 11 per year. So that's like what? 60 matches, something?
Advantage Costa.
That's what I am doing, almost, to be honest. This is the first match of the second tournament. It has taken me 2 hours and 10 minutes to do one tournament tonight. That's how fucking long this game is. It's ridiculous. Is this September first year? Nice. Yeah, it's because everybody's stats have gone up. That's the thing. I was outclassing them in speed. I think they're all fast because I was doing. You could get away with some crazy hits because they weren't fast enough. But now everybody's got 10 out of 10 speed stats. I think is the problem, and everybody keeps hitting low. No, I'm gonna have to break this up because it's gonna drive me nuts.
Advantage player 1.
We'll get there in the end. It's not a problem, you know what I mean? We'll get there in the end, but it's just gonna be a slog, an absolute slog to get through all of this. At least it's not like a god-awful tennis game. Do you know what I mean? Because that was the problem, you know, like Tony DeRosa, like that was long, but it was also miserable. At least this is like pretty competent tennis game. It's just getting a bit tough. It's starting to get to Wimbledon difficulty now, and Wimbledon was drained.
Advantage player 1.
You bitch! What the hell ungodly kind of speed was that? How did they make that? Oh, the replay is garbage on this game. What kind of replay was that? I can't see shit.
Advantage player 1.
Tennis hell. Shit.
Deuce.
Tennis purgatory.
Ace. Advantage Costa. Left.
The hell kind of shit ass hit was that?
Advantage Costa. Fault. Double fault. Deuce. Advantage Costa. Fault.
Shouldn't have started another match. I was hoping it wouldn't take as long.
Deuce. Ace. Advantage Costa. Fault. Deuce. Advantage Costa. Ace. Game.
Fuck's sake. Wow.
Player 1.
Ah.
Costa. 4. Love 15. 40.
Oh fuck this shit! Like I've just gone from like I can't even win now. Listen, Costa, whoever you are, you're a knob. Oh. See if that thing has turned off. It has, yeah. Ball bound pointer. I wonder if we'll still be against the same person, or if it'll randomise. Oh, we're not against... That's cool. If we're not against Costa now, we're against Willander. If you make it through the final round, your team name appears in the World Champions screen along with the trophy. A password appears or accidentally you can relive your moments of glory again and again. After receiving high fives from your friends and neighbours and gloating for the appropriate period of time, press start or reset to play again. I can't remember what that was. I think it was an EA game. Maybe like Madden, or I think it might have been Madden 92 or something like that. It's pretty great. Why are they all doing this? Why have they all started just tapping it over the net? It's so annoying.
15 all. 15 30. 30 all.
Well.
40 30. Deuce.
I think there's going to be no more easy games. I think they're all going to be absolute
Advantage
donkeys
player
now.
one. Game won by player one.
Ooh.
Belonger 0 player one. Halt. Love 15.
It does help to see where it's going to land so I can see if it's out or not. Except when it's like that and on the line.
15 all.
Bum 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 bum. Oh, don't do that.
30 15. Ace. 40 15. Fault.
What are the rules of a fold?
40 30. Fault. Game one.
Why?
Belonger.
Swang too early.
Player one. Belonger. 1. 15 love.
Do-do-do-do.
15 all. Out.
Piece of shit.
15 30. Out. 30 all. 40-30. Game won by player 1. Beelander, 1 player 1, 2. Out. Love 15. All. 15-30. $15-40. Out. Game won by player 1.
Wow, wow, wow.
Player 1, 3, Beelander, 1. Love. Love.
Taking something for longest game, yes. Although Shove It might keep it up. I don't know. This is gonna go over 60 hours, I think. Easy.
40-15.
Shove It is currently in the 60 hours area, but I think Shove It's going to go over 70 hours, if not more. I think Shove It will be the longest game for a while until we hit some of the really dank stuff like the big strategy games. I think a bit notorious.
Love 15.
Hey Peacock Soul, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. How are you? Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
30-15.
Ah.
40-15. Game won by Beelander.
Doing quite good, lady. Thanks. Good, good.
Player 1, 4, Beelander, 2. Love. All. 30-15. $40-15. won by player 1. Belander 2, player 1, 5.
You shitbag. He's so... Oh, they're all just so fast now. It's so annoying. It makes everything exhausting.
30, love.
Trying to try some different strats, but...
Game won by Belander. Player 1, 5. Belander 3. 15, love. 30, love. Set point. Game and set won by player 1. Come on! Belander 0, player 1, 0. Love. 30, love. 30, 15. Out. 30, all. Ace. 40, 30. Ace. Game won by Belander.
Arsehole.
Player 1, 0. Belander 1. Love. 30, love. 40, love. 'Out. Game won by player 1. Belander 1, player 1, 1. Love 15. Love 30. Love 40. Game won by
Maybe that's one way to do it. Hit it on the same, like when they serve, hit it exactly where they are already, and then maybe they'll do it in a straight line back again, and then I can curve it all the way across.
player 1, 2, Belander 1. Love 15. 15 all.
Hey, Crown Gear.
Out.
Tennis is
15.
getting tough.
40, 15.
As everybody's reaching max stats, and so am I. Not much love
Player
left.
one.
No, it's the same old shit, just again and again and again, isn't it? But everybody's speed stat is high now, so it makes it harder to win, which is making it more exhausting.
Love 15. 15 all.
I mean, it's like, this absolutely would not be the complaint of somebody in 1995 who had bought this tennis game and this was their, you know, like Virtua Tennis, their new tennis game. This would not be a complaint of like, oh, you'd be like, wow, you can do like 3 years and you just keep going, like you just play it in small sessions and stuff. It's actually probably quite a cool thing, but I'm just trying to get through the bloody thing, you know what I mean? So it's really just like, oh, really?
30 all.
I do think, though, every tournament could do with being one entire game shorter. Don't know why I hit that. I think you have to do 5. I think 4 would have been a better number for each tournament.
Deuce. Ace. Advantage, Belander.
Bugger off.
Game won by Belander.
You're thinking it's saying Zoolander.
Player 1, 3, Belander 2. 15, love. 15, all. 15, 30. Out. 30, all. 40, 30. Deuce. Advantage, player 1. Game won by player 1. Belander 2, player 1, 4. 15, love. 15 all.
Oh, you bloody real?
15, 30. 15 folded. Game won by player 1. Player 1.
Do 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 do.
15 love. 15 all. 30-15. Out. Match point. Game set and match won by player 1. Oh no! Come on!
Yeah. Only what? 99 matches to go. I don't even know. Wally Masseur. Have we been against them? Like, who are all these? Like, who's Bruguera? Why don't we fight these people? They're always out. Come on, Bruggy. I want to fight you in the final. Get rid of bloody Chang. He's always bloody there. Leave me in. Mansdorf, where are you? Who's Corder? Chesnacott. Oh, we've done Chesnacott. Haas Hui. I want to fight you. Not Lendl. Pete Sampras, why can't you go out? Where's Chang? I bet you he's gone through. What a knob. Oh, come on, Richie Renneberg. Never heard of you, so you're probably not going to win.
Player 1.
I'm just going to keep going at this point. I'm just going to keep going. The addiction's kicking in. The addiction to finish tennis sometime this year. What's my end condition? You're in #1 seed. So there's 3 years. We finished 1995. All of our vices are now. I can't kick the tennis. We finished 1995 as #1, and then we're now in 1996. And I've read online, apparently there are 3 years, and then we get an ending. And we need to do well in all of them. I am not going to do every tournament though, I don't think. I'm just going to... As long as I can keep in rank 1, I'm going to decline maybe 1 or 2 tournaments and not participate. Because Jody's got better things to do. Like lobotomies.
15 love.
Filming crap movies that nobody's going to watch. At least we know what she did until 1997 though. I told you there was a gap in her career, and it wasn't just 1993. When did Contact come out? 97 I think it was. She was busy playing tennis.
15.
It's a lot of tennis, yeah. Somebody didn't know how to say no in the office when they were making this. More is more. There's more is more. Come on, Wally. Is he a nice, easy profile? Nobody lets me like volley smash anymore. It's dead boring. Like that, missed completely. Want to do some of those though. Wally likes to hit it up, so that's good. Oh. So yeah, we got 2 more years to go, and there are 11 11 tournaments in each year. There's technically 10, and then the 11th is the ATP Tour Championship, which you can only participate in if you place. If you have to rank in the top 8 to participate in the final championship. But I don't know how it would work if we ranked 8th, went through to the championship, and then won it. Would we still end up rank? What rank would we be? Would we win, or would we not have been high enough? I don't want to risk. I don't want to find out the ugly way. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to get the bad ending because I just got lazy on hour like 30. Because it would be a lot of backtracking. We need a tennis Madden theme. What would they be saying? Deuce. Deuce. Game. Set match. Out.
15 all.
First down. Combo. Interception. Touchdown. Touchdown. What an amazing piece of music this is, though. It's like the most sports 90s thing ever. I'm not even, you know, an American football fan, but I get tingles. I'd like to be into American football, though, I think, you know, but how do you begin? And it's probably more boring to watch than it is to play. How do you begin if you don't live there or you don't have a thing? Like, how do you pick a team in your, like, late 30s? How do you go about that? Just pick the winner. Pull it out of a hat. I'm gonna support you. Which city do I feel affinity with? San Francisco, maybe? Because of Joe Montana? Or maybe Florida, because I don't have friends there. Do they even have a team? Florida somebody's? At least this part, Wally Mazur is not too bad. Hey Ross, how are you? Hut hut hut. Do 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 do. This comes on way too much. Go away. Okay, you. I'm numb. I'm numb to tennis. No more breaks than play. You see it? You're a Philistine, though. Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to watch it live. I bet. Maybe it'd be good to watch it like on your V-Box, so you can fast forward on your V-Box. I don't even know what I'm on about. On like your TiVo or whatever you call it, so you can fast forward it.
left, second, service.
I'd like to be more into wrestling again, but I kind of wish it was more the olden days of wrestling. I'm not so interested in modern wrestling, it's a bit rough. Have you seen some of the modern wrestling? Really bloody and like kind of crazy. Doobie doo doo. Do you know what sport probably, I don't know, is anybody a fan of it? But like golf. Golf to me seems like the most boring thing to watch ever. Right, it feels like there's probably a pyramid of boredom with golf. Like peak golf is playing a video game of it, then is playing it for real, and then is watching it, and then is hearing about it. I suppose watching it on the TV is okay, but watching it in person, like what can you actually see? Are there any good wrestlers now? I have no idea. I thought it was all women in underwear. I think it depends what channels you're watching. I know that Japan's women's wrestling still maybe kind of exciting. You're a massive hater of golf? What did golf do to you?
30-15.
I like crazy golf. I think that is mini golf, is it not? I'm not sure. You know, you play at the beach and you have to like hit it through a windmill or whatever. Or in some like somebody's gob, I don't know. Love a bit of crazy golf.
40-15.
I'm sure I saw something on the socials about that too, yeah, some new women's wrestling thing.
Game won by
Waste of resources? What? Grass?
Masur 2, player 1, 5.
Can we have more games like this one, please? Let's face Wally Murs everywhere.
Love. 15 all.
He's nice and chill. Dreamstar Fighting Marigold. What is this the name of the wrestling, or are you just typing like random words at me? Is it the song? No, this is Ice Cream. Dreamstar Fighting Marigold. Sounds like some new magical girl anime. That's the name of the West. Dreamstar Fighting Marigold. Has it just started then? Are they all new? Maybe that's the time to get into it. Had its first anniversary show. Oh wait, no, because it'd be an anniversary. Maybe now's the time to get into it though. Learn all the new characters. Keeping such huge swaths of short grass is crazy expensive. I guess, yeah. I suppose they have to cut it like every day. Come on! PV. Oh, pay-per-view bore off. I'm not paying per view. It's the retirement match. I keep meaning to watch that TV show on Netflix about the about what's her name, Dump.
30 love.
Magic. The problem with it, most of these sports is where would I watch it?
40 love.
If it's on YouTube, that's fine. Sometimes just watching old bits of sports can be quite fun. Like I said before, I enjoyed watching the All Stars. I think a significant game is worth watching. Like if you can find a real memorable moment or something. But I watched the 1987, I think, NBA All Stars, and that was fun. I mean, I didn't watch every fucking minute of it, but you know, I fast forwarded bits of it.
Game won by.
I watched a good chunk of it. It was just good to see so many legends at their peaks, like playing really, really well.
Masur. 0. Player 1. 1.
I should watch a bit of tennis, you know. Maybe I feel a bit better now. I actually know what's going on a bit more. I used to hate it, mostly because it took up the TV. But maybe I should watch like the best tennis. I don't know what the best tennis serves ever,
Love. 15.
and they'll all look the same.
All.
Best golf swings,
Fault.
legendary holes in one. So I've watched like best moments in wrestling stuff on YouTube. That's very addictive. Or like most painful falls and oops, things like that.
30 15.
The basketball highlights can be cool. Yeah, when you watch them do like best slam dunks and things. I watched some slam dunks of just the way Michael Jordan uses his body to make it look like he's flying. It's crazy. And then I was watching Tom Chambers, one of his crazy slam dunks, I think. That was pretty
Double fault.
crazy. French Open's on at Wimbledon soon. I think the BBC commentary is rushed. I think I just watched a couple of clips. I can't think of anything worse than watching a tennis match after this.
Deuce.
Some legendary holes myself. Nobody's stopping you. Go do it quietly.
Out.
Did I say legendary holes? Legendary holes in one. Legendary serves. Oh. Is tennis on soon? When's tennis season? It's always tennis season. Tennis is always on. Tennis never stops.
Advantage.
Legendary holes. I remember that video.
Fault.
Unnecessary roughness and legendary holes.
Double fault. Deuce.
Big hurt baseball. Pro quarterback. Oh,
Advantage. Masur.
I don't mind the tennis match, but in the pro, it's pro UK bias on players that are obviously crap. It's grating.
Game won by Masur.
Masua, can you just stop it? I was happily kicking your ass.
1 Masur. 1.
One Masua. Just quit.
15 love.
Football and some legendary tackles. Or fishing and some legendary
30
tackles.
love. Thirty 15.
Do,
40
do,
15.
do, 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 do.
Game won by player 1.
Yay, I won. Oh.
Masur.
It's like Groundhog Day, this, isn't it? Except every day is getting harder. Wimbledon qualifiers start on Wednesday the 25th. Yeah, it's always in the bloody summer.
Fault.
Silly old Wimbledon. Counsellor of television. All of my youth was my mum clogging up the television with Wimbledon every summer for hours and hours. And all you'd hear is just this sound of just boom, boom, boom. I'd be like, is it finished yet? No, not yet.
Love 40.
I want to watch this. You can't.
Out. Game won by player 1.
I'm hungry. Wait until this is finished. Men's final will be played on Sunday 13th of July. That's shorter than this game. Well, this is every tournament going. We are doing the tour of everybody's boring tennis tournaments. 3 years in a row. And then Jodie's retiring. She's going to go back to film. She should have been in Wimbledon. They waited too long though. She was getting too old. I might watch Wimbledon now. I think after all this tennis, I could do with a nice tennis romance.
40-30.
And I do like Reese Witherspoon. Excuse me. I do like Reese Witherspoon.
Deuce.
Celebrity tennis, you'd watch that for a bit. Can you imagine that for everything? Celebrity American football.
Advantage player 1.
Celebrity tennis.
Game won by player 1.
Who would be on it? Imagine celebrity tennis with Gemma Collins. I would watch that.
Ace.
Celebrity tennis with Gemma Collins. In a bright pink tracksuit.
15 all. Fault.
Bum, 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 bum.
15-30. Game won by player 1.
Boop, 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 boop.
Player 1. 5. Masur 1.
Oh. Which is best, soccer or tennis games? Tennis. Don't even need to think about it.
15 all.
Although, which is worse, a bad soccer game or a bad tennis game? I cannot tell you right now. So I've not played any bad tennis games yet.
30-15.
I can imagine if the tennis game was really bad, it would be really painful.
30 all. 30-40.
How's it going, sir? Yeah. I knew, oh, you know, I was just literally thinking, any second G will be like appearing somewhere going, whatever, what is that tennis game that you're always banging on about? I was literally thinking, there you are.
Won by Masur. Come on!
Which is it? Jennifer Capri. What is her name?
4, 2,
David Crane awaits me. Doesn't he make games? Oh, that's David Cage. The one is it David Cage that does Wait, what are they called? Quantic Dream? I think I'm just making stuff up now.
15,
You know, Indigo Prophecy, Fahrenheit. Quantic Dream, is that the company?
15,
Yeah. VT3 and PES6 close, but soccer barely wins for you. Was this virtual tennis? David Crane's Amazing Tennis. Is that on the Mega Drive? Pretty good dev tomorrow. Video games time. What are you going to play? Why don't you play some lovely ATP Tour Tennis? But unfortunately, you probably won't be able to finish it on your day off. It might take you a month.
out. 40, 15. 40, 30.
It's awful. Well, it's supposed to be amazing.
Deuce. Fault.
Oh, piss.
Advantage. Must
Davis
score.
Cup, Andre Agassi. You haven't played the bad ones yet. No, I've only played this. I haven't got time to play the others because this one won't end. We could be playing other tennis games, but we have to play 3 years of ATP Tour.
Deuce.
You know what? You know what though? I want the ending, and I want to see the ending, but you know, I've got a real bad feeling it's gonna be literally just a screen that just says, "You're the best," and then that's it. I want credits. I want unique music. I want original
Game.
staff role
And match.
music.
1.
I want in a year's time to be able to talk to people on Twitch and be like, you know, some of these soundtracks where it says unknown song is actually a known song, and then I can say, did you know in ATP Tour Tennis this piece of music is for when you suffer through 3 years of the tour, which nobody else ever did. Right, goodbye, Wally. Although the music in this game has been very lackluster. Where is Michael Chang? Can Michael Chang please lose? Please, I don't want to fight in the final again. Pete Sampras. Oh, he can bog off as well.
Player 1, 0.
Where's David Crane? Where's he in this tournament? Who is David Crane? Is he a tennis player? Or a coach? So it's the second year. Is it your first go? Or have you bailed on some attempts? What do you mean? I'm on the second tournament. You win!
Sampras, 0. Love.
Pete Sampras ain't as bad as Chang though. Chang. Why didn't Chang have his own game? Because he's the right god.
40, love. Game won by player 1. Come on! Sampras, 0.
Sampras, 0. Need to fall over quite like that.
Fault. Double fault.
Double
15
fault.
all.
The whole game attempt is like 28.5 hours. One go. Oh no! This is all one go. No, 28.5 hours is. I have lost one game and it didn't matter, so I carried on. And tonight I hit reset on a match that I was 4 sets through, and I hit reset. But other than that, no. I think everything is just playing regularly. It took 25 hours to do year 1. Maybe at that point they considered Chang too old to be a cover athlete because he was a he's a beast in this. He's always there in the final, pissing me off.
15:30.
Well, I want to say it'll be a bit shorter because I'm going to skip some of the tournaments because I only need to place first in the overall rankings. I don't need to necessarily do every tournament. But because the games got much harder because everybody's stats are higher, some of the games are taking a lot longer than they were in year 1. Like, it took me about 30 minutes to beat Michael Chang earlier in the final a minute ago because he's an arse. And it's like we're going 1-1, 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, 5-5.
Left first service.
So it's a bit of a struggle this time around.
8. Advantage Sampras. 4.
So I can't say if it's going to be any faster or not, because I was able to like just pretty much autopilot like 90% of year 1 without even thinking about it and just whooped everybody's ass.
Player 1. 1 Sampras. 1. Love 15. 15 all.
Pa, 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 da, pa,
30
pa.
15.
Out.
40 15.
Apparently Michael Chang was ranked 2nd in 1996, so Glyphix was googling.
Game won by player 1.
And Pete Sampras I think was number 1.
Come on! Sampras. 1 player 1. 2. Love. 8. 30 love. 8. 40 love. 4.
Michael Chang's tennis menace, he is. He's an absolute menace.
Game won by Sampras. Player 1. 2 Sampras. 2. 15 love. 30 love.
Sampras is pretty easy to serve against.
40 love.
Like, you can pretty much just stand. Oh, take me up on it. You can pretty much just stand in place and just do a very fast serve immediately, and he'll run in for it, hit it, and then you can hit it diagonally the other way, and he can't really handle it, or he just knocks himself out like that. Bye bye, Sampras. but he's a bit of a pain when he's serving.
Sampras, 2, player 1.
David Crane, he's a programmer. So he isn't a tennis player. Amazing tennis basic. What else has David Crane done then? I feel like I know the name. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Love, 15.
This is Roger Clemens of tennis games. Tries too hard to finesse in the whole game, so oh no. Does it have music? I'm getting very bored of games that have music lately.
30.
As much as I like my Mega Drive playlist, I have to like sit here with 2 sets of headphones on. It's very uncomfortable. I've got like my iPhone earphones underneath my over-the-head headset. And after a while, my ears get a bit like ugh.
15-30.
It's better than silence.
15-40.
Just the sound of tennis balls.
Game won by player 1. Player 1, 4, Sampras, 2. Love, 15.
Oopsie.
Love,
So within
30.
the Atari age, Pitfall. Maybe I don't really know him then.
15-30.
Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum.
30 all. Deuce. Advantage player 1. Out. Game won by player 1. Yeah! Sampras, 2, player 1, 5. 15, love. Love. Oh.
Ooh.
Out.
That was harsh.
Love.
Help me.
15. Oh. Double fault. 40-30. Fault. Deuce. Advantage Sampras. Deuce. Set point. Game and set won by player 1.
Receiver wins the Lipton Championships.
Player 1. 0. Sampras.
Lipton.
15. Love.
Is there a medicine called Lipton? Maybe in the
30.
UK.
Love. 40. Love.
Am I thinking of Lemsip?
Game won by player 1. Sampras. 0. Player 1. 1.
Doodaloo. Ba-da-dow. There's tea called that. Oh, that's what it is. It's tea. Lipton tea. I've literally got some in the kitchen.
Love 15.
Why is it called Lipton then? I'm not a tea drinker. I am not a tea person.
Love 30.
Let the records show I'm not a tea person.
15. 30.
Brisk tea. I do have some chamomile though. Which I don't drink very often.
30. All.
Brisk tea.
Left. First service. 30. All. Ace. 40. 30. Fault.
Oh, cut it out, Sampras. It's like nearly 1 o'clock in the morning.
Double fault.
Thank you.
Deuce. Advantage.
Speaking of
player
ladies
1.
wrestling, this is Cutie Suzuki's music. Good times.
Deuce. Advantage player 1. Game won by player 1.
That's a very unusual game.
Player 1.
You need to play that. It's very
Zero.
it's very confusing. If you ever need any help, let me know. You kind of need to read the manual on that one, and obviously it's Japanese, but it's a bit odd how it controls doing the moves, if I remember.
15.
What have you been cooking? What have I been cooking? I had a sandwich. I'm never cooking anything except stews. I'm not a very good cook.
30.
And I don't have a good kitchen. I have like one hob and a very small workspace, so I live in a box.
15. 40. 30. 40. Deuce. Advantage Sampras. Out. Deuce.
It's not that great though, really. Cutie Suzuki's Ringside Angels. It's kind of charming. It's a bit weird. I had fun with it though.
Player 1.
I think I enjoyed it more when I understood how to play it. 'Cause it's not the most
Sampras.
obvious
Player 1.
controls.
3.
I'm pretty sure you have to pick you can only take like one special move or something. And you well, two special moves, and you have certain buttons to do them or something. I don't remember now. We did do Cutie Suzuki's thing where she flung them. What was it? I can't remember what it's called now.
15.
Jamesy made a clip of it though. It was like her blasting off into space or whatever it was.
Love
Her super
30.
duper suplex throw thing. It was pretty fun. But it took a while to figure out how to do it. She had to like fill up the bar or something, and which was quite hard work. But it was just cool the way it culminated into the finale and stuff. A bit of a fun little twist at the end.
Game won by player 1.
Bum 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 bum.
Player 1. 4 Sampras 0.
I don't know why I hit that, because it was out.
15 love. 30 love. 30 15.
Bucket.
30 all. 40 30. Deuce. Advantage player 1. Game won by player
Woohoo,
1.
one more.
Sampras 0, player 1 5. Out. Love 15.
Oh,
15 all. 15 30. Fault. 30 all.
ooh.
30. Deuce. Left first service. Deuce.
That was spicy.
Match point.
Come on.
Hey.
Oh, come on. Don't drag into another set.
Match point.
Let us go to bed, Pete Sampras. Pete!
Deuce.
For Pete's sake. You arse.
Advantage Sampras. Fault.
Are we based on the game Until Dawn? Wait, there's a horror movie based on Until Dawn? I've played that. Why would they make a movie?
Sampras.
I suppose. I mean, because they only just remade the game recently.
Won by Sampras. Come on.
I was mixed about Until Dawn. I don't... Like, I'm not going to spoil it, but thematical spoilers. It was decent. You'd like to see me stream that one. I played that with my friend. We pretty much binged that in two nights, 2 days. He stayed over, and we started the game. We stayed up really late and played it till like 5 in the morning because we couldn't stop. It was so addictive, and we made like decisions together, like what choices we were gonna do. And then the next day, and we woke up and we continued to binge it all the way to the end, and it was really good. We got I think we saved almost everybody.
Love 15.
I think we cheated on one person though, because we were not happy with, because we tried to do like no redos, what happens happens, but one person we felt cheated out of, so we redid it. But my thoughts was, I really liked the idea of it, I thought it was really cool, but
15.
I kind of didn't really like how it went into supernatural. I kind of just preferred it when it seemed like it was a serial killer movie.
15.
I liked it as a slasher, not a supernatural
Game
thing.
won by
It was
Sampras.
pretty different. You used to drink tea a lot, you haven't in a while now.
Sampras. 2. Player 1. 5. Love 15.
When did this film come out?
Love 30. Left
I always wanted to
30.
play more of that franchise, like the Dark Man anthology, whatever it's called. Dark Side. But with them being on PlayStation 5 a lot, very recently.
15. 30.
I should see if my friend wants to watch it then. I bet he's already watched it though, because he's a right filmy person. They're pretty
34.
fun. Yeah, they're just fun to, even if it's not. Are they officially co-op? We just played them together, like making choices. You
Match
barely know the
point.
game. Game was quite good. I haven't played the remaster of it. I only played the original. I've got it behind me. Come on, match point. I really wanted to finish that 15 minutes ago.
Match point.
I'm always tired for work at the minute.
Game.
Thank
set,
you,
and
thank you,
match
thank you.
Won by player 1.
Doo-doo. I wish I could keep going, because I feel like the streams always pick up, but unfortunately I have to go to bed as everybody else is like arriving and waking up. We could talk movies all night if it was not a work day. But alas, I have to be up in 7 hours time. Pete Sampras, you know it's going to be Chang in the bloody fight. Is that the quarterfinal? That was the quarterfinal, so we've got the semi-final next. Maybe the semi won't be too bad. Mooster. Chang's going through to the final again as usual, isn't he? It's always the same people. I mean, I get it because it's supposed to maybe trying to be realistic, but like, could like Chang or Stitch or Mooster or Sampras like not win a tournament for once? Like, I'd like to play other people. I never get to play all these others. Like, who's Yazga? Pernfers. I want to go against Pernfers. He sounds nice, but we can't. The game says no. Anyway, we're going to be against Mooster in the semi-final, but not today. I don't know when we'll be against